to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from downtown Indy. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready, right?
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Cowboy 80. Come on, come on. Go.
On play action, Richardson. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Indianapolis.
47-yard line.
I love this call. My defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy 1st down. Really well done.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 18, Panther 60, Panther 60. 19, 18, Pioneer.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Ready? Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
We'll run right here, and it's Genty. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
70 Lions, 19 Tiger.
He'll go again with Genty. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Richardson gets this quickly to Mitchell. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Cougar 19. Ready?
Richardson going to look to throw. And he can't hang on. through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. It's some points.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Trenton Simpson getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it third and goal.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Viking 8, Cowboy 80, Cub 19, Cub 19. Check, hurt. Get up.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Come on, ready?
First carry here for Keaton Mitchell. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be taking points.
And he'll get about 5. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
16 yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No, we changed it.
Now Jackson. He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. He'll step up and run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Real quick, ready? Here we go, set, ready.
Here's a designed run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Hayden Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Okay, ready? Get up, Warrior 70, Cougar 19. Go, Reed, go. Hut, hut.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Check smash, check smash. Hut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. Down the left sideline. And he's in! And Mitchell. Touchdown, Colts.
Reese was saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Man in motion, heading right. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Big Grover Stewart in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
But it's 3rd down.
Here's Jackson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Colts have got it. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Here we go. 60 by Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now, faking the give. Now, he'll air one out. That's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 37 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll take this down inside the 30. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Second down throw for Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw, it's Richardson. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And it'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 43, here's second and a yard. They'll go again with Mitchell. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
Wanna quit? Report!
Jackson now. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing Jackson. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Mitchell trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. It's going to be their second as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. One more time with Mitchell. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
No, we change. Hey, no. We change it.
Third and goal for Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Gould on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, Cowboy in check. 70 Timberwolves.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Ready, check. Mustang 19. Here we go.
On play action, Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Running is Mitchell. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
To throw is Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 5 yards. First down, Ravens.
On first down, right back to Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. Ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Second and 10. Now it's Jackson. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
A give to Mitchell.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need one. Our run play. This is Hill. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. On fourth down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And the lead holds steady at 4.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Buffalo, Panther 60, Panther 60, Dragon 60.
From the gun, Richardson. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Let's go, Perry.
Richardson gets this quickly to Mitchell. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense,
and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 40-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Left side, that is caught by Warren. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Get up.
A run, Genty. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
That's taken in. And he is going to have a Colts first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
this is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Check, Bobcat, Bobcat. Let's go.
On first down, it's Richardson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
Tag. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. Ready,
On second down, Richardson. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. Third down coming up.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Is caught, it's one. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So it is back to a 1-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A gain there of 15. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Quick throw here. It is caught by Tolbert. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Second down, they need 7. Now Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Back to throw. Jackson. Flush to his right. Taking off. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Room to run at the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards. First and 10 now from the 36.
36-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing, Richardson. And he's open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to...
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A give left side for Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. He's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the...
Derrick Henry. He's inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Colts 13.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st down.
Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indy. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he will not be able to make it to the goal line. It's a big stop. They can't get it back to a one-score game. The lead will hold at 9. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Now Mitchell. The hold closes quickly, He'll pick up about 3.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. On the ground, here's Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Baltimore.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. 60 Eagles.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. On play action. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Brenton Simpson. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel.